Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the Renaissance Shoppe underneath the VNA on Newport Road in New London. And I'm now joined by Cathy Raymond, who's the development officer here. Hi, Cathy.
Hi.
Last week we talked about the Renaissance Shoppe as a whole, what people can expect here, this beautiful chair I'm sitting in. Come get it while it's here. The exciting news is that this shop is celebrating 20 years, and you're throwing a party, which you're very good at.
That's my thing.
That's your thing, is a party. Talk about this. It's going to be September 24th here in the parking lot. Have fun.
You know, we always have, well, not always, obviously during COVID, but periodically we don't have one. But generally in the summer, early fall, we have some kind of summer party.
Sure.
It might, you know, more of a gala type of thing with auctions and that kind of thing. And so, but this year's the 20th anniversary of the shop. And we said, why don't we make the theme of this year's party an anniversary celebration?
I love it.
Rather than do two parties or something like that. So that is kind of the theme of the party, is we're going to celebrate the 20th anniversary.
I love it. And it's such a big milestone to celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, you know, we talked about location, and it was pretty much unanimous that if the idea is to highlight and celebrate the shop, then you want people to come to the shop. So we're putting up a tent on the parking lot.
Amazing.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And there'll be, you know, drinks and heavy hors d'oeuvres and some music and a couple fun things going on. But both the shop showroom, which we're sitting in now, and the barn will be open. People can shop. People can just look around and familiarize yourself.
Amazing.
If people want to make a donation, they can bring it with them. We might. One of the ideas for the party is to, just for fun, to have a small silent auction of cool things that come into the shop.
Yes.
But you can also just come in and shop and buy.
Amazing.
So
what a great idea.
Yeah, and we're going to do some recognition of some of the VIPs, people who helped found and make the shop possible 20 years ago. So there'll be a little history about the shop and a little recognition of a handful of people. So I think it'll be, I think it's gonna be great.
Amazing. So open to the public, Tuesday, September 24th, right here at the
5:30 in the evening.
You'll have some munchies and things like that.
We'll have some nice hors d'oeuvres, heavy hors d'oeuvres, I guess we call them, and some at least beer and wine and things like that. And you do have to get a ticket. Okay. And, you know, if we have the happy circumstance of getting so many people, we have to cut it off. Sure. But we're not expecting that. But there'll be invitations that will go out, of course, to certain people that I have a mailing address for. But there'll be ads coming out and things on our website. So if you have questions, you can call me. If you want to get a ticket, you can call me, or you can just kind of wait to see it in the shop or get an invitation. But it is a ticket kind of thing, because we're trying to, you know, we're going to
raise some money.
I mean, the biggest reason to have it is awareness. And to celebrate the shop.
But of course, celebrate it.
You want to always raise a little money for.
And I'm sure you have some star volunteers over the years that have been here for a long time and things like that, and probably some strong and star contributors who have been for years, you know, making sure that the Renaissance Shoppe comes and looks at things that they're looking to get rid of. Yeah, amazing. Well, and as people move out of houses or out of town or whatever, the Renaissance Shoppe is always a good place to call.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I think it's wonderful to celebrate 20 years of the Renaissance Shoppe. Just before I let you go, and what does the Renaissance Shoppe support?
All the services, not one particular program, but it's like general services of Lake Sunapee Region VNA and hospice. So what most people do know, but some may not, is we're a nonprofit. So as a nonprofit healthcare organization, we do quite a few things either at no cost or at reduced cost. And so we have a deficit, an operating deficit, like most nonprofits do, because we have a mission. So we have to find ways to, you know, offset that deficit, so we can still keep doing those community benefits, is what we call them. And we also have extraordinary costs now to hire and retain staff, which everyone knows. The cost of staffing has gone through the roof for everybody. So that's a big expense for us, and that helps us remain competitive. The more revenue we have, the more we have in our budget, the better we can compensate our staff. So it's for both, you know, it's for that primarily, but also for that mission-driven stuff that we don't get paid for. And it's raised a significant amount of money. Which is fantastic. I don't know the exact number, but it's over $2.5 million since it opened.
I remember coming here, I think when it had just hit the million mark a few years ago, which was a milestone. And now to think you're well past that, and what an amazing support to the VNA, and to think about that's money that you never even thought to have, and this is possible.
I did want to mention one other thing. During the month of September, as we lead up to the party, every week and we'll put this in the shop. We'll do ads.
Yeah, good.
But every week there's going to be a special promotion, whether it's a sale or something that, you know, Wednesday of the first week of September, X items are on sale. Stop by.
Good.
Have some refreshments. Meet our staff. And we're going to do that one day each of the 4 weeks of September as a way to promote the shop and the party.
Well, everyone needs to come in and peruse, as you said last week when we talked, frequently, because it's always changing. And you said you don't even pop down that frequently from upstairs.
It's like you live in New York City and you never go to the Statue of Liberty. It's like that. You know what I mean?
Well, and you'd always leave with something too, so you have to have a little self-control. But Cathy, how exciting! 20 years of the Renaissance Shop, and more information on the VNA's website.
Yep, and again, 526-4077, extension 231 is my number.
Perfect.
If someone had questions about the party.
Awesome. Cathy, thank you for joining me.
Of course, thank you.